Hey guys, David here, and today is DVD Tuesday. So as you know, every Tuesday, whenever I get a new release, I like to talk about the new release that I bought on DVD, maybe recommend it to people who might want to get it. And instead of talking about one movie from this specific company, I want to talk about all the movies I have because I love this company. It is called Pixar, and yes, Pixar released a new Blu-ray today. DVD, 3D, whatever format you like to get it, digital download, whatever. I got it today, and I want to show off my entire Pixar collection because I love Pixar, and this is what we are going to talk about. So the first on my list, I have here, check out my Blu-ray. I got every single Pixar movie on Blu-ray. Now let me explain the story. I used to have a couple of them on VHS. I think I only had Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and A Bug's Life on VHS. And then obviously DVDs came around and I upgraded obviously to DVDs. And then around 2009, I think Up was the last movie I got on regular DVD. No, that actually might be the first Blu-ray I got. WALL-E was the first DVD I had. And then upgraded to Blu-ray. And I literally rebought all those Pixar movies up to that point on Blu-ray because I think Pixar's animation is just so beautiful to look at and that I needed them on Blu-ray, the high def format. And now I've bought some of them in 3D as well, rebought a few of them in 3D that I'll be showing off. And so let's start here. This is the first DVD I'm showcasing, Pixar Short Films Collection, Volume 1. So there you go. Volume 1, this has a great showcase of some of their early shorts, all the way up to Lifted, which I don't remember which movie had that one. It could have been Toy Story 3, maybe. I don't remember, but this is a great collection of shorts. There's some really good ones. I think my favorite one, if I had to recommend one, would be Jerry's Game, where it's the old man from Toy Story 2, and he's like playing chess by himself. I even remember my dad really liking that one a lot. So Pixar short films, you guys got to get that. If you love Pixar short films, they're great at that. They're tradition when it comes to Pixar movies. This is one of the films that I rebought, all of them in 3D. Toy Story, the complete Toy Story collection, all in 3D. I had them, the first two movies, like I said, I had on VHS, and then I rebought them on DVD, and then I rebought them on Blu-ray, and now I suckered in and said, it's Toy Story, man. How can you hate Toy Story? It's a great trilogy, man. This is one of the best trilogies. I mean, Toy Story, the third movie, if you do not cry at the third movie, I consider you a monster, so there you go. And this one, Bug's Life. Love Bug's Life. It's not my top 10, but I still enjoy Bug's Life. I still think it's the one that I feel like it's the bastard. Don't worry about that. I feel like it's the bastard child of the Pixar family. Like, no one ever talks about Bug's Life anymore. What the hell, man? This one, I was considering Monsters, Inc. I was considering buying it on Blu-ray also. I mean, they're all on Blu-ray. I'll let you know that. I was thinking of rebuying it on 3D also because of the door sequence where all the doors are in that room. But I held back and said, David, you can't spend too much money. You're not rich. If I was, I would buy Monsters, Inc. in 3D. This one I rebought on 3D. Finding Nemo. Just because it's underwater and I want to have that experience of feeling like I'm underwater while watching a movie. And who doesn't love Finding Nemo, man? This is classic. Can't wait for Finding Dory. It's going to be freaking amazing. This is one of my top 2 Pixar movies, right after Toy Story 3. The Incredibles. Check that out. Not in 3D. I wish it was. They don't have the 3D. If this came out in 3D, I would buy it right away. I'm just letting you guys know that. Obviously, this one I think is underrated. The first Cars movie. I don't know why a lot of people don't like the Cars films. I like the first one especially. I think the first one is actually a movie there where it actually had a lot of heart to it. I think it deserves a little bit more love. And then there's, one of my personal favorites, Ratatouille. Check that out. Yeah, I love Ratatouille. From Brad Bird, director of The Incredibles. And then we got Wall-E, another great one. These are all great movies, right? Come on, you guys aren't going to argue with that. This has a really good special feature. I don't know if this one... Yeah, the Pixar Story by Leslie Earworks. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her last name. It's a great story on how Pixar came to be. If you haven't seen it, check that documentary out. I love that documentary. It was one of my favorite documentaries about a movie studio that really started off small and grew big. This one I also rebought in 3D, Up. Love Up. The first 10 minutes of Up makes anybody cry. Seriously, this is the last animated film my grandfather watched before he passed away with cancer. And I didn't think about it at the time because literally, I think it's one of the last movies my grandfather watched with us as a family. And it's kind of a sad situation if you think about it. Cars, Tunes, Mater's Tall Tales. This is a whole DVD dedicated to Pixar shorts surrounding Mater, and I actually enjoy it. There's some really good ones here. I think the most impressive one people will agree with is the one where I can't find it here, but where him and Lightning McQueen are in Japan. That one's a really good one with the animation. A lot of them are really, really good. Obviously, that was to tie into Cars 2 because it came out the same year. So, Cars 2, the weakest of the Pixar films, but still enjoyable. I still find enjoyment from it. Brave. There we got Brave. And, another one. Not the best Pixar, but it's good. The character, if you've been watching Once Upon a Time, the character has been appearing on that show, and the actress looks almost exactly what the live-action version of Merida. First movie I didn't have to rebuy in 3D was Monsters University, which I actually enjoy more than Monsters Inc. I know a lot of people probably like Monsters Inc. a little bit more, but I actually enjoy Monsters University more than Monsters Inc. And then Toy Story of Terror, the first special of Toy Story that came out on... It aired on television a few years ago, and I didn't watch it on television, but I'm like, Pixar, Toy Story, DVD, buying it. And I enjoy it. I think it was a pretty good special for a 20-minute TV special. Another Pixar short films collection, Volume 2. We got more shorts. Even a Up one, Ratatouille, and a couple of Toy Story shorts. There's the Magic one. I forgot what that one's called, but it was good too. There's some good shorts there too. Another Toy Story Blu-ray special. Toy Story That Time Forgot. There we go. It's a Christmas sort of special. Takes place during Christmas. That's all you need to know. And that's a good holiday special for you to check out. Obviously, this one, gotta love it. Inside Out, nominated right now for Best Academy Award. I think it's going to win this weekend. I'd be shocked. It would be a huge upset if Inside Out doesn't win this weekend at the Academy Awards. I loved Inside Out. And I love it even more now than I did when I saw it originally in theaters. If you go back and watch my review for it earlier last year, I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. I think I've raised it up to a 9 out of 10 now because I guess I wasn't in the mood or something when I saw it in theaters the first time, but I just saw it again on for the 5th or whatever time, and I bawled in some scenes. So Toy Story 3 and Inside Out are great films. And obviously the newest release today, the whole point of this video, I got The Good Dinosaur. Just bought it on Blu-ray today. I gave it a 6 out of 10, but I'm going to be honest, guys. I was honest in that video that I should have been more honest. That I was actually half asleep when I saw it in theaters. Probably thinking about it more and more. It was probably my least favorite Pixar film of all time. But I'm hoping it's like an Inside Out scenario where I'm hoping that maybe I just wasn't in the mood when I saw it originally. And I'm hoping when I watch it again on Blu-ray, and because I love Pixar. I've all those movies and specials and shorts that I just showed you, I love all of them. So I'm hoping that this movie, now that I have it on Blu-ray, and I'm for sure going to check it out again. And I always have Pixar marathons once in a while, especially when a new Pixar movie comes out, a new original Pixar movie comes out. I like watching all the Pixar movies. Most likely during the summer I'll probably do that. And I want to give The Good Dinosaur another go. And I like to own every Pixar film, I own every DC and Marvel film, even the bad ones. So the same thing is going to be with Pixar for me. I love Pixar. I want to support them, and I want to show that I love their films. So I bought it on 3D, despite me whatever I thought about it the last time. It wasn't horrible, but it was like there were some things that I think could have been improved. But maybe, like I'm saying, maybe now when I watch it again on DVD or on 3D, maybe I'll change my mind and like it a little bit more. Just like Inside Out, because now I think Inside Out is like brilliant. Now that I watched it a couple more times on Blu-ray, I think I like it more and more each time I watch it. So I don't know. We'll see. There's some pretty good special features here, by the way. So yeah, I recommend it. If you love Pixar like I do, I recommend it. And they have a lot of good special features here. So I don't know, guys. That was my DVD Tuesday of this week. I think there might be a new DVD next week. I'm not sure. But yes, The Good Dinosaur, definitely worth buying. And until next time, take care.